What's going on, everybody? Welcome to EdgeWorks Knife Studio. I got one for you with the Cheefarcuut. I am going to see how quickly we can bring back a dead edge. In this case, it is this Aogami 2, rated at 63 HRC, Hatsukokoro Kurogane, the one that I thinned. I mean, we're getting a little bit of cuts, but it's mostly because it's being forced. There, well, that's a rip. So anyway, this thing is like, oh, that actually got a cut there, but so did that. We'll dull it a little bit more the rest of the way, huh? But this thing, it's already dull. So we'll go ahead and do this while I'm talking to you, but I'm so glad that was basically dull, because that was my thumb. I went right into it. Man, oh man. Yeah, we're gonna see just how quickly we can bring this back. We'll see how many passes it takes, right? And just kind of go from there. While we're getting ready to do this, I'm demonstrating here that we're not, I mean, we're getting very minimal tearing, essentially. That got it, but it's really rough. I'm not going to do the drawing today for the stone, for the Cheefarcuut stone. It'll be Wednesday. And that's just because I wanted to do the FSK video. I'm going to do the FSK video on Wednesday. So what I'll do then is I'll compare all three. The Cheefarcuut, the FSK, and the HK Knifeworks all together. The images will be on screen all at once, all three together, so you can see just which one's which, and I'll label each of them so they are known accordingly. And you guys can make your decision as far as the scratch pattern goes and just whatever else you want to see from those images. So to be entered into the giveaway, I'm not giving away, Cheefarcuut through my channel is giving away 3 of these 400 grit Sintered Diamond stones, which are essentially the same thing as the HK Knifeworks and the FSK, the same family of stones. So it is a high wear diamond abrasive. So those that don't know and are watching this for the first time, I'll show you over here in my GoPro. It is a 5mm thick diamond abrasive mounted to an aluminum base. This entire thing is diamond, unlike a plated diamond stone, which is just diamonds on top. So that's an aluminum base that has diamonds literally just on the surface. This is diamonds all the way through this material here. So it will refresh itself because it is a friable stone, but you can bring about leveling, flattening, and new abrasive by using silicon carbide powder for the moment. But Cheefarcuut is working on a flattening stone. So I don't know how soon before that gets out, but they're also making a sharpening system, which they'll be sending, and they're making various grits. That'll range up to like 5,000 grit. This again is the 400. I think that's it. So yeah, to be entered into the giveaway though, you just have to be a subscriber of my channel. You have to leave a comment in either today's video, the video last week, and the video before that to be entered into the giveaway. And then go to the 2 links that I'll leave in the pinned comment down below, which are Cheefarcuut's Amazon store, as well as Amazon's website, as well as Cheefarcuut's actual website. Just visit those links and do the other 2 things, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. It's free of charge. All I need is your address and your name to be able to send this to you via Cheefarcuut. It'll come from their Amazon store. So let's go ahead and get crack-a-lackin'. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, yes, there is. One more thing. I was talking to Adonma. This is something that in my, when I was on the cigar forums back in the day, because I do enjoy a good cigar, we would do what's called a box pass. I'm thinking of doing something very similar for the knife sharpening community. So in this box pass with the cigars, what we would do is one person, whoever it was that started the pass, would take a box, you know, it was like a USPS flat rate box, for example, fill it full of cigars that he wanted to allow other people to try. So you'd have a list of people that were signed up, you'd figure out the best and easiest map of the don't know what that was, the best and easiest map, I talk with my hands, of the United States. So you'd figure out the route, and what would happen is the cigars would go to the first person. They would have a limit. Let's say you could choose 10 cigars, and you would trade out an equal amount of value for the cigars that you wanted from the past. You may only want one item in there, so you could give, you know, whatever the equivalent is, take what you want, put yours in, send it to the next guy, and it goes down the line. So the idea is that you could try something that you maybe wouldn't be able to try otherwise, and by doing it with stones and maybe even knives, include some knives in there too, depending. It might get hairy to do knives and stones together unless you wrap them really well. But the idea might be to allow you to try different stones you may not otherwise get to try. I'm not saying that it's going to get loaded up with an FSK or whatever, but there could be other things that maybe you're curious about trying in there, and you could either swap out, or maybe we could set it up to whoever's on the list. You can keep it for a week and then it goes to the next guy or something like that. So if anyone's interested in that, let me know and we'll figure out the details. I'm going to post it on Reddit as well and see who might be into that, and just see if we can get a pass going. I think it'd be kind of cool. So let me know what you guys think. Again, it's in its infancy as far as the idea goes, and I would like to hash it out what you guys would think was best. Even let's make this work together. So, and I don't know what that was that flipped into the trash over here, but it was really loud, and I'm worried it was something I need, but that's fine. I'll look for that later. All right, so here we go with our Hatsukokoro Kurogane Bunka 165mm and Aogami 2, rated at 63 HRC, dull as can be. So whenever I originally sharpened this before, I did a essential zero edge. I'm thinking about just doing a standard, bevel like I would any other knife instead of the zero edge. And this is Rick's knife. He does want it, and it's his if he wants it. But for now, I'm going to put this edge on it. Rick, if you want a different edge on it, let me know, buddy. So I'm just going to do what I would normally do for kitchen use. Okay. So we'll start with a series of long strokes. I'll check the burr. I'll do my normal focused short strokes like every other person does. And then we'll flip and we'll check. Let's go ahead and listen. So there's a burr already. The burr is everywhere but the tip. It's just a small amount of the tip, so let me hit that real quick. Okay, complete burr. I'm gonna get a couple of the focused spots and then we'll flip. When I do the side-by-side for the FSK, the HK, and this stone, I'm going to use ZDP 189. And that is a very hard super steel. It is not an easy steel to sharpen, where Aogami is. So I'm going to use that to also kind of run a demonstration on which stone is going to be better out of the three. I'm going to hit this backside just a smidgen. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing. How's everybody's weekend been? Mine has been full of work, let me tell you. Work, work, work. And it's been so hot. Super, super hot. I had to mow today, and I thought for sure I'd be okay doing it at about, 7 a.m., 6:45, something like that. And lo and behold, right away, it was humid as could be. The amount of pressure I'm using here it's pretty light. I am essentially resting my fingers on it and giving just a little press more is essentially what I'm doing as far as pressure goes. All right, this is probably good. Let me double check it. What I'm going to do is wipe it off real quick. I'm going to use my Carson Microbright microscope here. I'm going to just look at these bevels and the burr. So I can tell you what I'm seeing right now is a very rough edge. But again, this is a 400 grit diamond stone. I didn't expect pretty bells and whistles. So what I'm going to do real fast here is I'm going to give it just a couple of quick long strokes. Make sure what I got going on there. I'm going to hit this tip real quick just because I saw a little discrepancy that I want to do. A little more. Okay. Real fast long strokes, like not even much here. All right, now I'm going to go to deburring. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do edge leading strokes, and then I'm going to give a light amount of pressure to no pressure, just mainly resting my hand on here. And then as I bring it from edge leading, I'll do a quick swipe in a stropping direction, which is edge leading or edge trailing. So edge leading first, super light. Again, fingers are mostly guiding, and then a little backstroke. It's worked out really well. I've said that every time, and lately I have had really good results with that. I don't know if it's because it's just, normally what I would do is I would do edge leading and then, let's say 5 times, and then I would do stropping, edge trailing. I would do that 5 times. So I'm just combining the two, basically. 2 birds, 1 stone. 2 birds, 1 stone. I just caught that. Look at me. I'm being funny and I didn't even know it. My wife just rolls her eyes at me. It's okay. As men, we get used to that, don't we? They don't know what they'd do without us. Or is that the other way around? I don't know. It's something like that. You have to let me know, Rickster. I know you wanting this bad boy. It's got your name all over it. Actually, I think it's got Hatsukokoro's name all over it, but... Okay. All right, we look good. It's a nice, small little bevel. I'm gonna look at it again with this microscope just to make sure I don't have any like crazy weird burrs. I do have, like I said before, a rough edge. It's expected. I do have an interesting burr there, but that's almost like it's just hanging on. Like I could wipe that off with this towel, I think, though. So let's see. Let's just go ahead and give it a shot, right? How long have we been in? We've been in here 14 minutes from my blabbing. So let's see. All right. So you saw the amount of strokes I did. You saw how long, or which in this case, how little time I spent on that. Let's go ahead. It is catching, but I'm pretty sure that has to do with burrs. Let's do, nah, see. That probably got rid of whatever was hanging on there like a foil. I mean, that's pretty impressive. That's not. This is really thin U-line paper too. So if anybody knows about those U-line book papers, this stuff can be a pain because it likes to fold over on itself, and like most paper does, but some paper will stand up, you know, really well. This does not. Come on now. Yeah. I mean, this thing. But you know what we could do? Whoa. Make it just a little bit better, right? Is now, instead of doing any kind of grinding strokes, I'm just going to go on here real quick. Again, this is a 400 grit stone. I'm going to take those same angles and I'm going to lightly, and I do mean light. I'm going to put, like you can see my fingers here and here. This is just to kind of hold it steady on the stone. And actually what I'll do is I'll just, maybe I'll even move it. Super, super light. So now we got like a little micro burr going on here. Let's do it a few more times. Again, this is barely, hardly any pressure at all. Probably mostly pressure from the knife itself and its weight. So yeah, we got a little micro burr. It's the entirety of this knife. I'm gonna do just a little bit more up here. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna do a little different technique. As far as deburring goes. Check our burr. This is so it's just not such a harsh edge. This will kind of lighten it up a little bit. You know, because before I wasn't like gouging, like I said, it was very light pressure, but there was pressure. So now by giving no pressure, maybe what we'll do is we'll kind of just like thin that out a little bit, you know, so to speak. Not really thinning it out, but kind of just make it a little better, a little more refined. So yeah, top to bottom, I'll give it a couple just of those long little strokes like I did before on the other side. Like my grip is a super like light, barely kind of any kind of grip there. Okay, so now to deburr, I'm going to do just this. I'm not even hardly touching the knife. Okay. We should be burr free. Okay, let's wipe her down. Make sure it's not wet. Now I'm going to view that edge again. I'm just going to look at it. And that does appear to be a little more refined, but what I can tell you is there's quite a foil edge on it. So real quick, we're going to come back. We're going to do some edge leading. Just very like, I'm just going to use the knife's own pressure here. Not pressure, weight. Brain's not functioning, guys. I apologize. Now, you could have used this knife as it was before I started doing this again. As you saw, that cut paper mostly clean. Sure, it had some hang-ups, whatever, but you could have went upstairs, or if you don't have upstairs, I do. You could have went to your kitchen and started doing meal prep. I don't personally use a 400 grit edge for that, but you could. It's absolutely possible. I don't really, there's a little tiny bit here and there. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to come on back. Yeah, I mean, it's a great edge already. Now I could take this strop. Oh, I'll show you the strop that they sent me too. It's actually a pretty cool strop. It's a huge, huge strop. You can't even see my face in comparison to the knife. I mean, this thing is massive. It's double-sided. It comes preloaded also with their diamond spray compound, whatever. It is a 0.25 micron. It shows you how to shake the bottle in case you're wondering. It is a very massive diamond concentration. See it all clumped up down there? The only thing that's weird to me is I think that this diamond compound is like an oil base. I don't know if that's to condition the strop. I've never seen that before. It was very, almost like a ditty party with baby oil. So that's kind of how it felt. It was a little slick. I need to ask them what that was. So I'll put it back down here so you guys can see this. But I am not certain what that stuff was. So to me, I just thought it was supposed to be like either water, or some people have used alcohol, rubbing alcohol. I don't know. I've not made my own diamond sprays that are like in depth yet. I do plan on making some, but it also came with this. This is a stand. So this way you can set it down on the ground. It's got these little rubber feet looking things here. I'm going to use it just like this. So I can set this here real quick and just do this. Pull off any residual burr. This is the rough side, which is treated with diamond, that diamond spray. The other side is not. It's just straight, smooth leather. And it's bovine leather. It's not a roo. Okay. I mean, that's beyond good, I'm certain. Okay. Set you down. Man, I'm telling you, this thing is stupid huge. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, I mean, it's super smooth now. I can get another piece of that U-line if I have it. But it's going all the way through without catching. There's literally nothing catching anywhere except for right there. That stupid thing's wet anyway. Let's get a new sheet. You want a Nighthawk custom? So yeah, I mean, this thing, and again, I'm gonna go further than 400 with this, clearly, but what I've done is I've set the base. I mean, this thing is sharp. This thing is ready to go to the next level. If I can quit doing that. I mean, we're shaving stuff off the top there. Anyway, I could like shave paper all day, I guess. I got them all wet yesterday when I cut out a whole magazine at a time. And then I went and I started thinning a knife, and I got several pages of it wet. So oh well, anyway, so there it is. So for me, I mean, that was fast. I don't know what you guys think, but that was a very, very fast edge. If I'm completely honest, if I'm going to put an edge on a knife to use for myself or for someone else, I am going to spend more time. But that shows that you can get it done quickly. So if you're in a pinch and you need to rush, you know, one of the big things that people always talk about on the forums, right, is how, oh, if you've got a soaking stone, you got to wait 5 minutes or however many minutes, right? And they always say a splash and go, whatever. Hey, this is for those guys. This is a very, very, very quick stone. So anyway, not tomorrow, but Wednesday, we're going to do the ZDP 189. It's going to be the Yoshida Hamono Bunka Black in ZDP. Oh, that's backwards. That stupid thing doesn't hardly focus anyway. But there it is, ZDP 189. This is the one that we use the Cheefarcuut to flatten and fix. So now it's ready to accept an edge. We'll see which one does it faster. So tell me what you guys think about how fast this cut. This was just a down and dirty quick video. It's been a very long and busy day here, so I haven't had a lot of time. I've got a ton of stuff still left to do. So I wanted to catch a video out there for you guys and give you all a quick update. So anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Your support, as always, means the world to me. I thank y'all for watching my videos and leaving your comments and feedback. Remember to enter the contest for the giveaway. There's 3 of these stones being given away. You just have to be a subscriber to my channel. You have to leave a comment on the videos and visit the 2 links in the pinned comment. So anyway, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you on Wednesday with the FSK, HK, and Cheefarcuut all together. It'll be a blowout. Peace.